Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to the Ghantoot Racing and Polo Club. We are here live on Polo Line TV worldwide with the final of the Sultan bin Zayed Polo Cup. Everything is getting set here at the Sultan bin Zayed field for Abu Dhabi and Ankora. Abu Dhabi playing on purple and Ankora playing on white. And everything is getting set now for the official presentation. We already saw earlier today the win by Ghantoot over Lamar. They claimed the GES Cup, the subsidiary final of this tournament. And now we are here for the main contest of the day, the championship game between Ankora and Abu Dhabi. The second time they faced each other in this tournament. Haiti Garros there on screen, Ricardo Garros Jr. from Coronel Suarez, Argentina. The highest rated player on the field, 5 goals, playing with Ankora for a third season. He started with Khalid Al Omran 2 years ago, back in 2021, and now again, he's here on a new season with them. They already lost in the 12-goal final in January, and now they're looking for the title here at the 6th goal. So there we are with the 8 players and the officials ready to take on the field and the contest, with all the guests there by the clubhouse here at the Sultan bin Zayed field. Beautiful setup here in Ghantoot Racing and Polo Club at one of the 3 main grounds here at the club. Abu Dhabi will have Murat Uzgel as a number 1. Number 2, Faris Al Yabouni, the captain of the team. Number 3, Martín Ordinas from Argentina, from Santa Fe. Number 4, also from Santa Fe, Estanislao Abelenda, 6 goals. As a whole, Ankora, number 1 from Saudi Arabia, Salman Ben Haif, -1. Number 2, Ricardo Haiti Garros, 5. Number 3, also from Saudi Arabia, Khalid Al Omran. And number 4, Santos Iriarte, 2 goals. 6 goals altogether for Ankora. And now the moment for the official presentation there, along with the players, the 2 officials today, Matías Vaiviene and Jason Dixon. There we are. Jason, Matías Vaiviene, Santiago Torreitar, and now the moment for the national anthem of the UAE. So there we are, with the players and the officials are waiting for the initial throwing of the game, and also the presentation there for the standings and for all the guests of this final of the Sultan bin Zayed Polo Cup, one of the 3 most important tournaments of the season here in Ghantoot. A total of 8 teams enter the main draw. And now they are playing the anthem. A beautiful setup there by the stands, with food trucks and the chance not only for the adults to have a good time, but also for kids. There's a special space for kids. While we see now the players listening to the anthem of the UAE. There we are, Ankora playing on white today, winners of this tournament 2 years ago for Abu Dhabi. A very good qualification underway to reach this final. There we are, Abu Dhabi playing on purple. There you go. So now moment for the official presentation, running towards the official standings. And now moment to introduce firstly Ankora. There you might listen to our colleague and friend Tarquin Southwell calling the game for the stadium here. Number 1, Salman. Number 2, again, it's going to be Haiti Garros, Ricardo Garros Jr., the highest rated player today on the field. Number 3, the captain of this team, the owner, Khalid Al Omran, also as Salman. From Saudi Arabia, they hold a very interesting story together. They know each other, they're very close since the age of 6. And nowadays they share the same passion for the sport. Murad, again, as a number 1 for Abu Dhabi, a great performance by Murad all along these 2 weeks here in Ghantoot. Number 2, the owner of the team, the captain of Abu Dhabi, Faris. Number 3 is going to be Martín Ordinas, a very interesting player from Santa Fe, Argentina. And then as a number 4, they're going to be introducing Estanislao Abelenda, also from Santa Fe, Argentina. Usually on top of the penalties of this Abu Dhabi's side. They already played each other during the league stage with a win for Ankora, but by only 1 goal. Then they reached the semifinals. Ankora beat Bansali 7-4 on Thursday, and then on Friday by only 1 goal, Abu Dhabi beat Sarisa. Earlier today, Ghantoot claimed the GES Cup, the subsidiary trophy of this tournament, following a win over Lamar. And now the moment for the official throw-in to kick off the final of the Sultan bin Zayed Cup. There we are, with all the players lining up, the tapping there, and now it's all set for the kickoff of the final. Jason Dixon and Matias Vaiviene are the officials today inside the field, the umpires, and the third man is Santiago Torreguitar. So 4 checkers will be played today, 7 minutes plus 30 seconds each of the periods. Some words there with Murad. And again, There we are. With the officials and the players, with the last indications, and everything now is set for the action to kick off here at the Sultan bin Zayed Polo Field. And here we are live on Polo 9 TV worldwide with the final of the Sultan bin Zayed Polo Cup. Khalid Al-Umran with the open back shot, now linking with his teammate for third consecutive year, Ricardo Haiti Garros. And here he comes, Haiti. Another approach by Ankora's number 2, the tapping there, and now covering the field. It's going to be Murat. But look, very quickly, Haiti Garros picking the line. Also, Martín Ordinas coming from behind and maybe crossing ahead Haiti Garros way. So let's see. The decision by the officials, it looks as if it's going to be a penalty in favor of Ankora. So it's going to be from 30 yards a penalty too, and Haiti Garros will be on top of it. To open the score here in this final, 0 goals apiece, no handicap advantage. And here comes Haiti Garros to make it 1-0 in the very beginning of the game. And here he comes, Haiti Garros opening the score here, 1-0, following that penalty too by Ankora's number 2 actually. And now it's 1-0 in favor of Ankora over Abu Dhabi in the beginning of this final. Remember everybody, a total of 8 teams enter the main draw of the Sultan bin Zayed Cup, and here they are, the 2 best teams of the tournament facing each other in the final. And now back to the center to resume the play. Haiti Garros again, picking it up for Ankora. On him is Martín Ordinas. Abu Dhabi's number 3. Nice marking by Ordinas. Finally picking it up, but a whistle by the officials. Very close to the action, of course, both umpires, when Haiti Garros was trying to make his way into the other end of the field. Let's see it again. At this time from our drone, the tapping there, and maybe Martín Ordinas crossing from one side of the line to the other and ended up committing this foul, and now it's going to be a penalty 4 in favor of Ankora. And the chance for them very quickly to extend the lead in the beginning of this final. And Ricardo Haiti Garros, of course, taking care of it. On top of the penalties of his team during all the tournament. They already, alongside Khalid, they reached the final of a 12-goal tournament last month, and now they're in a new final, and they're also getting ready for a 10-goal this week at the Dubai Polo and Equestrian Club. And here comes Haiti Garros from 60 yards, and this one goes in again. And Ricardo Garros extends the lead in favor of Ankora, following that 60-yard penalty. A penalty 4, a flawless start by Garros. A 30 and a 60. And now back to the center to resume the play again. Garros winning it over in the line up there for Ankora. Here comes Garros from the open side to the near side again on the near side. Haiti Garros on the ball, stays in behind. Khalid Al-Umran head to head against Stanislao Abelenda. And here he comes, Abelenda leading his team from the back. He's been one of the keys, definitely, of Abu Dhabi reaching this final. Not only by the way he's been taking the penalties, but also by the way he's leading the game for his team from the back. Nice approach also by Faris, riding Haiti Garros off the play. And now Abelenda with a long shot looking for Ordinas. Here comes Martín Ordinas, then marking by Santos Iriarte, who is now taking what to do. The back shot there to link with Khalid, but firstly there is going to be Abelenda changing the angle here, looking for Ordinas. Nice pickup by Ordinas, who was coming from behind. A little bit open to the right-hand side. Here comes Martin Ordinas with the under the next shot. And Martin Ordinas closing the gap here, following a very nice under the next shot there to find the net. And now it's 2-1 to Ankora. But what a goal now by Ordinas, again from a different angle. Look, an amazing under the next shot there to find the goal, and it's 2-1. And now back to the center to resume the play here. 4 checkers will be played, 7 minutes and 30 seconds. Each of them. And now Ordinas winning it over. The first throwing one by Abu Dhabi today. Linking with Abelenda. Here comes Stanislao Abelenda. Challenge there by Garros. But still Abelenda is going to take one more time to plan this play for Abu Dhabi. And now Garros again picking it up for his team. All trust on him today. Heidi Garros with the back shot. Nice turning again. Garros with the ball, and already Salman Bihaif asking for the long pass, running up front. The marking now is going to be taken by Ordinas on the near side. Nicely taken by Ordinas from the near side to the open side. And now a very nice back shot to take the danger away. Abelenda again. Ordinas open to the right-hand side, the approach there, and now Abelenda with a long approach, looking for Faris Ayabouni, who was trying to find his way up front. But first there is going to be Khalid Alomran. Nicely taken by Khalid. Impressive the way he's been improving in the last 2 years, Khalid. He's been playing a lot of polo, not only here in the UAE, both in Dubai and Abu Dhabi, but also in Argentina. He's been going there for the autumn season, and I guess he will be back this year. And now Khalid again from defense to attack. And here he comes. Nice approach by Ankora's number 3. Nice tapping there. Running all the way to enter the danger zone. Khalid Alomran to extend the lead for his team. And Khalid Alomran never losing control on the ball to find his first goal today. And now 3-1 to Ankora with a little less than 2 minutes until the first bell. Nice opportunity. Very well taken by Khalid. And now it's 3-1 to the Whites.
So once again, the players will come back to the center.
Back to the center. The game is now on. Abelenda, Haiti Garros also reaching out for that ball. A whistle, and now let's see what's going to come out of this one. We're going to take a look again at that one. Maybe from there we're going to have a clear angle on this play. Well, difficult to say. Let's wait to see what's the decision by the umpires. Let's see. Right in front of the play, the ball going straight ahead. Well, maybe at least on that angle, it looked as if Stanislao Abelenda was the first one to pick the line and then reaching the ball. And indeed, he ended up earning this penalty opportunity for Abu Dhabi. And now the opportunity for the Violet team to close the gap very quickly after that Khalid Alomran goal. Well, we have Salman now on screen. Great to see him playing in this tournament. From Saudi Arabia, very close friends with Khalid Alomran and Ryan Alajashi since they were kids. And now the three of them share the passion of this sport. And it's going to be from 40 yards in favor of Abu Dhabi. Abelenda already placing the ball. And here comes Abelenda, looking for his first goal today from 40 yards. And Stanislao Abelenda finding the net, and his first one today. And Abu Dhabi closes the gap here at the Sheikh, at the Sultan bin Zayed field. Here again from behind, clearly in, and now it's 3-2 to Ankora. And now again in play, Murat trying to win it over. He ended up losing it following that very good marking by Salman bin Haif. Here he comes. Salman, open to the left-hand side. Nice approach, putting some pressure on Martin Ordinas, who's going to get there first from board to board. Nice angle there by Ordinas, taking the danger away and looking for Faris Al-Jabouni. But first, there is going to be Haiti Garros. Nice turning there by Garros, now on the near side. Linking with Santos Iriarte, but coming from behind very quickly, Abelenda. Here comes Stanias Belenda. Chased by Haiti Garros and by Santos Iriarte. Now Haiti going for it was Faris Al-Jabouni. The ball staying in behind. And now Haiti Garros. 3 seconds until the first bell. Haiti Garros bonding really well with Santos Iriarte. Here comes Santos. The ball ended up staying in behind. And now Abelenda again when we're ready. Listen to the first bell. And now again Iriarte. Challenged by Martin Ordinas. Santos Iriarte hitting at goal from an open angle, and the ball goes wide to the left-hand side, and with it comes the end of checker number 1 here at the Sultan bin Zayed field at the Ghantoot Racing and Polo Club. Ankora are on the lead 3-2 over Abu Dhabi. We'll be back shortly from Ghantoot with checker number 2.
I started playing in Nova in Saudi Arabia, Riyadh City. I was introduced to the game by my friend Khalid Al-Umran. We were during, I think, the last time in COVID. So he said, you know, you like horses, you like thoroughbred horses, you are into race horses. There is something nice I want you to try. So I went one day and then I got attached to it. I play almost every day, just one day off a week in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Then after 1 year or 1 year and a half, Khalid invited me to play with him in Ankora team. I know Khalid since long time, since we were 6 years old. So I can play with him some competition in Dubai and I really enjoy it. With Khalid and also with Rayan Ajaji, Lamar team. Super happy, amazing game, high competitive. So, and I really like it. But today my job was not to be offense. My job was to take a man away from the play, and I think we did great. Super happy, we're glad, we played very well, we stick to the plan, and we got the win. I have no feelings now regarding the final, but I will wait. I will give you 5 minutes before the game.
So here we are back in Ghantoot, ready to enter checker number 2. Ankora is on the lead 3-2 over Abu Dhabi in the final of the Sultan bin Zayed field, looking for the title. There we are with the Abu Dhabi players, who, by the way, will have the first ball of the checker in the favor, since they're going to be resuming from the back. There we are with Stanislao Belenda. 1 goal today for Abu Dhabi. Klinova, of course, that will be joining the Dubai Gold Cup from next week. So a big shout out to them and thank you for the support. They have a great run also at the Argentine Open with Lairenita Klinova. There we are, and everything now is getting set to get checker number 2 underway. A couple of goals by Haiti Garros, another one by Khalid Al-Umran are giving the lead to Ankora, but a goal from Abelenda and another one by Martin Ordinas are saying that the game is only 1 goal distance in favor of Ankora. And now Garros changing the angle there, but very quickly picking it up was Abelenda. Here comes Stanislao Abelenda, leading from the back, of course, closely followed by Hugo Barabucci, the man behind the organization here in Abu Dhabi. Salman with the back shot, and now Haiti Garros resuming the play, and here he comes. Unfortunately, he lost the ball a little bit, but very quickly he makes a great recovery. The approach there by Haiti Garros, the ball passing by. Here comes Khalid to extend the lead for his team, and Khalid a long run with the approach at goal, but he went wide, only centimeters to the right-hand side. And Ankora again getting really close to score. Let's take a closer look at this one. The assist by Haiti Garros, and Khalid with the approach hit the post and went wide to the right-hand side. And the game is back on. Stanislao Abelenda from the back, linking with Martín Ordinas. A nice bond in between these two through these weeks. Now again, Abelenda coming from behind. Ordinas. Martín Ordinas with the approach, looking for Faris. And a very good ride off there by Khalid, a long run. Now Haiti Garros again. No, Santos Iriarte getting there first. Nice turning by Santos. Challenged by Ordina. Still Santos Iriarte manages to remain with the ball. The approach there to take it all the way to the other end. Now running over the midfield line. Closely followed by Murat. But still Santos Iriarte taking it from end to end. And here comes Santos to add one more for Ankora, but the ball stays in behind. Now Khalid trying to take a new attempt, but a great defense there by Abelenda. And now Iriarte. Santos trying to turn there. Nice approach by Ordinas, but still Santos Iriarte looking for a rematch after the previous play he had. And now Haiti Garros coming from behind. Nice pickup. Turning there, entering the danger zone, and the marking by Ordinas to take the danger away. And now Iriarte again. Ankora getting really close to score in the beginning of this checker number 2. The open back shot, looking to send the ball in, but the ball goes over the back line, and it's going to be Abu Dhabi resuming from the back. Very clearly calling el medio. Abelenda telling to his teammates where the ball was going. And now Garros, Haiti Garros turning there when he was marked by Faris. Garros, nice challenge there by Faris Al Jabouni, not leaving Ricardo Garros, not letting him play. Still Haiti. Challenge now again by Ordinas. Haiti Garros now on the near side, still leading the attack for Ankora, leaving it for Santos Iriarte now, still in possession of the ball. Haiti Garros taking his time, already halfway through check number 2. All the attempts at goal were taken by Ankora so far in this checker. Haiti Garros again with the under the neck approach, chased by Abelenda. A new attempt, hitting again. Hitting the ball with the cane, but the ball goes again over the back line, and it's going to be Abu Dhabi resuming from the back. Here we are with Stanislao Abelenda. It's getting difficult for Abu Dhabi in the beginning of this second checker to pass through the midfield line, but still they're holding on in defense really well. And now coming from behind, Martín Ordinas with the pickup, the hooking by Haiti Garros, and now Khalid Alon ran on the near side when he was approached by Faris Al Jabouni. Here comes Khalid again. Khalid with the tapping, still in possession of the ball. The ball stays in behind, and now Abelenda with the back shot, stopped and deflected by Santos Iriarte, who's going to pick it up for Ankora. Santos with a long approach, looking for Haiti Garros. Haiti Garros leaving it now for Khalid Alon run. Nice turning by Khalid, who wants to score again on that same goal. Haiti Garros now with the open back shot, but calling for the line was Martín Ordinas. A whistle. I think this was the first stop in the whole checker, actually. The first whistle there. So it's going to be from the spot in favor of Abu Dhabi still holding on in defense, but what a pressure by Ankora, not letting them play at all.
A free half chucker change. The clock has stopped with 2 minutes and 45 seconds remaining here in the second chucker. Brilliant polo from both teams. Gives me an opportunity to thank
And of course, since already more than half a chucker has passed, they are allowing a free change.
and thanks go to them. The general
I don't know what happened there between Haiti and Jason Dixon that they shake hands.
display from them. Thank you so much. Perfect
I don't know if he didn't have time to say hi to the officials before the game, but
on the skydiving.
there he is,
We'd also like to
shaking hands with both Jason Dixon and Matias Vaiviene.
a wonderful dog show that we had, and the dogs looking in fine condition.
Earlier today, Ghantoot claimed the GES Cup following a 7-6 win over Lamar at this very field, at the Sultan bin Zayed field. And of course, following that game, we're going to be live with the prize giving, so stay tuned. Even before the end of the game, even after the end of the game, we're going to remain live. We're going to stay with the transmission until the prize giving.
So it is a spot hit to the purple team of Abu Dhabi.
And now, following that penalty from the spot awarded to Abu Dhabi, here comes Stanislao Belenda, challenged by Haiti Garros, who was the first defender there. Actually, it was Santos Iriarte. And now Garros. Again, Ordinas. Martin Ordinas.
They're calling for the pass. Can he get this one through? No, he can't. He's mishit.
The marking by Iriarte, but again a new attempt for Martin. Here comes Ordinas on the first attacking opportunity in favor of Abu Dhabi in this checker. Very well taken there. The marking by Santos Iriarte, then the backshot by Garros. And now Stanislao Belenda trying to find his way. Nice handling there. Nice taking action by Stanislao Belenda from the near side to the open side, and the chance to set the equalizer. And Stanislao Belenda setting the equalizer here. Now it's 3-all between Abu Dhabi and Ankora. Following that very nice goal by Abelenda.
Field Abu Dhabi. Brilliant defense. And a couple of mishit
Wow.
shots by Ankora.
Amazing by Abu Dhabi.
That pressure.
They weren't able before this play of setting attacking plays at all in the checker number 2, and they ended up scoring the only goal so far in this checker, even though Ankora had at least 3 or 4 opportunities to score.
Who's got it? Possession is up for grabs.
Let's see, here comes Santos Iriarte trying to win it over. The marking by Murat, another approach by Santito Iriarte, son of Tom Iriarte, a legend here in the UAE. And now Faris Al Jamouni trying to deflect it. The ball goes over the back line, a whistle, and it's going to be a safety penalty in favor of Ankora since the ball was hit out by Faris. Here again from a different angle. Still a very good action by Faris, who was put under pressure, and he ended up resolving really well. And now Ankora with the chance of regaining the lead.
Attacking team, Ankora. Well, we've already seen Garros in the first chucker. Score from 30 yards and 60 yards. He's already got one of these. There's a tiny bit of angle on this, but he won't be worried about that. What he's concerned about is getting good contact on the ball and getting some elevation and trying to clear those defending players. You can see all 4 Abu Dhabi players are allowed to stand between the ball and the goal on this penalty.
So here comes Haiti Arroz, 2 goals today, 130, 160, and now a new chance for him in this time, in this occasion, on this safety penalty.
Ways on. He's got to clear that man if he possibly can. Garros from 60 yards.
And here comes Haiti Arroz from the safety, deflected in the way by Murat. Great action by Abu Dhabi's number 1, and now Ordinas trying to set the counter-attacking opportunity in favor of Abu Dhabi with less than 30 seconds remaining until the first bell. Here comes Abelenda, long approach looking for Faris, who was running up front. Nice assist, and here comes Faris Al Jamouni, the first approach, chased by Santos Iriarte, who was coming from behind Faris again. Nice angle by Abu Dhabi's number 2, the final tapping, and the ball ended up going wide to the left-hand side, but what an opportunity. A great pass by Abelenda, and a great action by Faris when we listen to the final bell. But let's take a closer look at what just happened. Faris, the final tapping, and the ball went just wide to the left-hand side. And this will end the first half here in Ghantoot at the Sultan bin Zayed Field. Wow, what a setup there. 3-2 Abu Dhabi, 3-2 Ankora. After the break, we'll be back with the second half of this game. So we're back here, of course, at Ghantoot Polo, at the Ghantoot Racing and Polo Club. A beautiful entrance to this magnificent setup here in Abu Dhabi. Very close to the border between Abu Dhabi and Dubai in the UAE, and we're flying over the main entrance. Amazing from our drone. Great shots from George here. The main roundabout at the entrance of the club. There in the back you might see the main standings of the Sheikh Zayed Field. To the left hand side is where we are now, which is the Sultan bin Zayed Field, giving not only the name to the field but also to the trophy, the Sultan bin Zayed Cup. Amazing. That field is the Sheikh Zayed Field. We've been there for some of the matches of this competition. We're going to be there for some matches of the President's Cup in March. And look, little by little, we're entering this polo ground, this very ground, which is hosting in this moment the final of the Sultan bin Zayed Field between Ankora and Abu Dhabi. All as in the beginning of the transmission, 3-2 Abu Dhabi, 3-2 Ankora, there, the clubhouse, and this man, Haiti Garros, the highest rated player on the field, 5 goals from Coronel Suarez, Argentina, winner of this tournament. 2 years ago, also with Ankora, the checker by checker progression, 3-2 to Ankora. After the first one, 3-all into the second half. Maybe the second checker was the best, one of the best by Ankora actually during this tournament, but this is a sport, and of course anything can happen. And it was Abu Dhabi the one who scores in the second checker. And now this is how we enter the remaining 2 checkers of the final. 3 to Abu Dhabi, 3 to Ankora. There we are in the halftime. Interesting to see always the halftime shows and everything here in Ghantoot. There we are, close not only to one of the boards, but also to the midfield line, actually, facing the official standings here at the Sultan bin Zayed field, and the opportunity to follow closely this final, one of the three most important ones of the calendar here in Ghantoot. The flagship tournament is the President of the UAE Polo Cup, which will run from March the 5th to March the 18th, and of course it's going to be live on Polo Line TV. There was a 12 goal in December, and this is one of the three main tournaments here at the club. And now the game to be resumed from the back in favor of Ankora. There we are with the players getting ready for the second half. Here we are live on Polo Line TV worldwide with the finals of the Sultan bin Zayed field. Ankora on white, Abu Dhabi on violet. Ankora with Salman bin Haif from Saudi Arabia. Haiti Garros from Argentina. Halil Al Omran also from Saudi Arabia. And Santos Iriarte from Argentina. Abu Dhabi, Murat Ozgel as a number 1. Faris Al Jabouni as a number 2. Martín Ordinas as a number 3. And Stanislao Abelenda, while we enter again the Sultan bin Zayed field from a different angle. Amazing view from the air. And of course, some people stomping some divots here to get the field in better conditions, even in better conditions. For the remaining checkers of this final, a total of 4 will be played today. And now moment to get the second half underway. 2 checkers remaining here. Ankora and Abu Dhabi are tied in 3. Anyone's game, definitely. Even though Ankora managed to set maybe a couple of more plays, the thing is that Abu Dhabi managed to score in most of the attempts they managed to create. They are waiting now for one person who was still inside the field, and as soon as he goes over the boards, and now it's all set to get checker number 3 underway, and Haiti Garros is resuming from the back for Ankora. He was Santos Iriarte almost falling there, and now Abelenda, Stanislao Abelenda, taking care of that ball. The first one of this checker number 3, the first one of the second half. The marking by Halil Al Omran, getting really close to him. Now he's being challenged by Haiti Garros, but still Abelenda. With the approach, the under the neck up assist to link with Faris Al Jabouni. The marking by Halil, and the hit at goal by Martín Ordinas to find the net. The saving by Santos Iriarte to take the danger away, and now Haiti ready to take it all the way to the other end. Here comes Ricardo Garros. Haiti Garros. Now he's going to be challenged by Stanislao Abelenda over the midfield line, and I think Abelenda ended up crossing Haiti Garros line a little bit. We're going to take a closer look on this replay. Here we see Haiti Garros, and there we see he passed a little bit over that line. He ended up also taking Haiti Garros a little bit in the front, and this led to a new penalty in favor of Ankora.
So the penalty has gone in favor of Ankora.
And it's going to be from 30 yards in favor of the whites. the greatest chance they have. An undefended penalty already. Haiti with a 60 and a 30 scored. He missed a safety, and now a new attempt for him. And here he comes, ready to take it. Penalty 2 from 30 yards in favor of Ankora. Haiti Garros sending the ball in, and now Ankora is back in the lead 4-3 following that penalty scored by Haiti Garros. .230s, 160. He only missed a safety. Ricardo Garros. And now back to the center to resume the play. Murat trying to pick it up, and at the end, Martin Ordinas leading the attack for Abu Dhabi. Ordinas with the approach, trying to take it all the way into the danger zone. Another tapping. Here comes Abu Dhabi's number 3, the marking by Garros, and now also coming to join the party. It was Stanislao Belenda, but a great open back shot by Khalid. And now Ricardo Haiti Garros again, ready to set the counter-attacking opportunity for Ankora. Haiti Garros with the approach, looking for Santos Iriarte, who was coming from behind, but first there is going to be Khalid. Khalid a long run, and now Ordinas, Haiti Garros, both Garros and Ordinas claiming to have picked the line. Let's see what happened here. We're going to see the back shot there from this angle. Okay, let's take another look at what just happened from the main camera. Faris with a very good back shot. Martin Ordinas looking as if he picked the line first. And Haiti Garros ended up committing that foul. And now Abu Dhabi will have the chance to score again to set the equalizer. Here, the back shot. And yep, there clearly from that angle, Martin Ordinas picking the line first. And here comes Stanislao Belenda to set the equalizer here. From 30 yards, Belenda hitting, and the ball went wide to the left-hand side, so Ankora remains on the lead by 1.
Well, a cry of anguish there from the Argentine. He's furious with himself.
Wow. Well, one more life to Ankora, and now Garros resuming from the back to the left-hand side, looking for Santos Iriarte, who was releasing himself from the marking player. The marking by Faris. And again, Santos. Nice angle there by Santos Iriarte. And already Khalid Alomrana looking for the pass up front. And here comes Khalid looking for a new opportunity to score. The approach, an unfortunate bounce. And now coming from behind, Santos claiming the right of play and having to check following that angle by Murat. Let's see here. Wow, Santos very quickly picking the line and earning this penalty opportunity in favor of Ankora. And now they will have the chance to extend the lead. Halfway through checker number 3, Ankora and Haiti Garros in this case will have the chance. Again from 30 yards so far, 2 out of 2 on 30-yard penalties. And here we are with Ricardo Garros, winner of this tournament 2 years ago. So here comes Haiti, looking for a new one. A total of 3 goals by Garros today. Haiti Garros hitting and scoring to add one more for Ankora. And now it's 5-3, and Ankora takes a new lead in the game.
Well, that was a massive
5-3 now to Ankora, a 2-0 chugger for them. Following a goalless chugger in the second. Now they managed to score twice to extend the lead, and now back to the center to resume the play. And now picking the ball in the lineup, Stanislao Belinda, the ball stays in behind, and now Faris to give him some support. Another approach by Faris Aliaboni, changing the angle here, putting some pressure on Haiti Garros, who ended up resolving really well with that back shot on the near side. Martin Ordinas, here he comes, challenged by Santos. Nice marking by Santos Iriarte, still Ordinas, managing to remain with the ball, but a whistle now. Let's see. Here we are with Martin Ordinas leading the attack, the bumping by Santos, and earning this penalty from the spot opportunity in favor of Ankora. And already resuming the play was Haiti Garros looking for Khalil Alomran up front. But first there is going to be Abelenda, Stanislao Abelenda there, coming from behind Faris. Nice action there by Faris, the ball stays in behind, and here comes Salman. Nice pickup by Ankora's number one, and here comes the Saudi player, Salman. Behind, the ball stays in behind. And now Ordinas, nice pickup by Abu Dhabi's number 3. Here he comes, 2 minutes and a half remaining until the first bell. Putting some pressure on Khalid Alomran, who got there first. Nice back shot. And now Haiti Garros. Here he comes, Ricardo Garros Jr. The approach, looking for the ball, was Khalid Alomran, who was coming from behind. Nice action by Faris on the near side. And now again, Salman and Abelenda. Very quickly also coming from behind. Let's see. The approach there, looking for Khalid. A nice action by Faris. I didn't get to see. Penalty from the spot now in favor of Abu Dhabi. And Stanislao Belenda ready to get the game underway again. And here he comes, Abelenda. Challenged firstly by Santos Iriarte. Stanislao Abelenda with the ball passing by. Salman trying to take the back shot. Also Martin Ordinas approaching the play. Murad, the turning by Haiti Garros, and the whistle. Let's see. Haiti Garros was standing there, but very quickly also Murad was joining the play. So let's see. Here, nice action by Murad, and now Abu Dhabi earning this penalty opportunity to close the gap.
Quite simply, they have to score.
2 minutes 32 seconds is what the clock is marking now. So from 30 yards, Abu Dhabi, and this opportunity. So penalty 2 from 30 yards in favor of Abu Dhabi. And here comes Abelenda to close the gap, and this time Stanislao Abelenda finds the net, and now it's 5-4. They needed to score following that missing by Abelenda in the previous penalty. And now it's 5-4. And back to the center to resume the play in the final moments, in the final minutes of chugger number 3. One more chugger remaining here. Khalid trying to win it over for Ankora. The marking by Ordinas, who ended up picking it for Abu Dhabi, linking with Abelenda. Nice action there by the Abu Dhabi players to remain with the ball. And now coming from behind, Martin Ordinas to pick it up. The ball stays in behind. And now it's going to be Haiti Garros head-to-head against Faris Achabuni. Nice pick up by Faris, who tried to take it from under the neck. And now Haiti Garros.
Here comes Garros. Goes left towards Khalid Al-Omran. Good pass, a measured pass there towards Khalid. He's going to come straight past us here. Lovely hit there.
The approach, looking for Murat, moving a little bit ahead of Santos Iriarte. And now Santos is going to get there. They was chasing behind, and now Khalid Al-Omran trying to give some continuity on that play. But at the end, it was Martin Ordinas, the one who ended up picking it for Abu Dhabi.
Defense and try and mop things up here for Abu Dhabi. A little show and go from him. He's gone past his man.
Ordinas again, very active in this checker number 3 for the purple jersey team. Again, Ordinas, challenged now by Haiti Garros, and the ball at the end is going to be in favor of possession of Iriarte. And now Garros, the marking by Martin Ordinas. Nice angle by Martin, who ended up taking it for Abu Dhabi. The ball now stays in behind Khalid again. The whistle with only 6 seconds remaining until the first bell. Let's take a look at what just happened before knowing what's the decision by the officials. Well done there by Khalid, but still a good follow-up by the Abu Dhabi player. And now it's going to be from the spot in favor of Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi, by the looks of it, seems to be a little bit of confusion. Indeed, it's going to be a penalty 5 in favour of Abu Dhabi.
So now Estanislao Belenda with maybe the last ball of checker number 3 before going to the last break of the game.
Tie the scores. There's only 6 seconds remaining until the first
Estanislao Belenda resuming the play for Abu Dhabi towards the right-hand side, looking for Martin Ordinas, but getting there first is going to be Haiti Garros when we listen to the first bell here. So 30 more seconds to be played until the game stops. Garros taking care of the ball, a very important one. Very important for them to remain on the lead when checker number 4 starts. Abelinda with a beautiful backhand to link with Faris. Santos coming from behind. There was distance enough for Faris to get involved in the play, but a great saving by Santos when we listen to the final bell of checker number 3 here in Ghantoot. What a tight contest of polo we're watching here in the final of the Sultan bin Zayed Cup. 5 to Ankora, 4 to Abu Dhabi. After the break, we'll be back with checker number 4. So here we are back in Ghantoot, ready to enter checker number 4, maybe the last one. What we see there, Benjamin Araya, one of the coaches for Ankora. Some words there by Haiti Garros on Khalid Al-Omran and Ryan Al-Ajaji, of course, by the field, supporting his friend Khalid. 3-2 to Ankora after the first checker, 3-all, 5-4. Entering checker number 4 here. Ankora managed to take a 2-goal lead halfway through checker number 3, but then a penalty by Abelinda closed the gap. So now into the last checker of the game. Ankora by only 1 goal, so anyone's game, definitely. There he is, 3-time winner of the Argentine Open, Benjamin Araya, coaching both Lamar and Ankora. Khalid and Ryan will be playing together this week at the Mar Polo Cup. So 5-4. Into checker number 4. 7 minutes until the first bell. And of course, should a team remains on the lead at that moment, that would be the end. Otherwise, if there is a tie, we're going to be playing the 7 minutes and a half. And why not an extra checker, of course. And there's going to be a throw-in to resume the play since checker number 3 came to an end on the second bell. And there we are, with Jason Dixon getting everything set for the resumption of the game here at the Sultan bin Zayed field. Here we are live on Polo 9 TV worldwide with the final of the Sultan bin Zayed Cup. Nice pickup by Faris Al Jabouni, putting some pressure on Khalid Al Umran. Nice ride by Khalid, and now Haiti Garros. Here he comes, Haiti. Ricardo Garros trying to take that under the next shot. Coming from behind was Khalid, giving some support to Haiti. And here he comes, Garros, chased by Ordinas. Haiti Garros again. Nice approach from the boards to the center to set a new attacking opportunity for Ankora. Nice run by Ankora's number 2. He's going to take it all the way. The approach there by Haiti Garros from end to end, scoring maybe the best goal in the tournament. From end to end, Haiti Garros picking it up for Ankora. Never losing control on the ball, even though he was challenged by Martin Ordinas, and now Ankora takes a 2-goal lead. Look the way he celebrated it. Nice run, showing all his skills. Haiti Garros, and showing why he's the highest rated player in the field today. A great run by Ricardo Garros, and now a very good advantage in favor of Ankora in the beginning of checker number 4. Khalid trying to win it over. Salman coming from behind, and at the end is going to be Martin Ordinas. Challenged now by Haiti Garros. Still Ordinas in possession of the ball. Nice tapping there, and here he comes, Martin Ordinas. Another approach over the midfield line. Open to the right-hand side, the marking by Haiti, and now Abelenda to give some continuity to the approach there, to send it back to Martin Ordinas, but the ball ended up going over the back line, and it's going to be Ankora resuming from the back. So far, should this score remains, 5 minutes remaining in this final of the Sultan bin Zayed field. Ankora claiming the championship so far. And now Ankora resuming through Haiti Garros to the left-hand side, and here comes Santos Iriarte, ready to pick it up. Nice approach by Santos, and the ball takes a bounce, and it goes over the boards, and there's going to be a drop ball in favor of Abu Dhabi. They really need to score as fast as they can to get closer in the score. After the 8-second countdown, here comes Martin Ordinas, resuming for Abu Dhabi. Challenge now by Haiti Garros. Already Stanislao Abelenda joining him. The pass in there by Ordinas. And now head-to-head Santos Iriarte and Stanislao Abelenda. I think Stanislao Abelenda lost the cigar of his mallet. Santos, again on the near side. Coming from behind was Haiti Garros. Nice pickup by Ankora's number 2, and already Khalid Al Umran asking for the pass up front. Still Haiti taking a turning there, taking his time. Time is on their side, definitely. Garros again, looking for Santos Iriarte. Here comes Santos. Abelenda back with full mallet after having lost the cigar in the previous play. Ordinas, a good pressure by Haiti Garros. Here comes Haiti, open to the left-hand side, starting to take a look at the post. Another approach by Haiti Garros to find a new one. And Haiti Garros once again showing all his skills to extend the lead again for Ankora. And Haiti Garros with his goal number 6 today. 7-4 now to the white jersey team with only half a chaka remaining in this final. Say 6 goals today by Ricardo Garros, one by Khalid Al Omran. 7-4 to Ankora, and now back to the center to resume the play, and the game is on. Faris trying to pick it up, but at the end it's going to be Garros once again for Ankora, picking it up in the lineup. Covering the field was Abelenda. Nice approach still by Garros, and here comes Khalid Al Omran to give some continuity. Here comes Khalid entering the dangers of Khalid Al Omran, hitting at goal, but the ball goes wide to the left, and Abu Dhabi will be resuming from the back. And Stanislao Abelenda again from the back. Nice approach by Khalid, getting really close to score once again on that side. And here comes Abelenda. We're flying behind Stanislao Abelenda on this play. The marking by Santos Iriarte. Still Abelenda, nice approach, running up front was also Murat. But covering the field is going to be Santos. Head to head against Abelenda. Nice back shot there, and now Haiti Garros. A couple of very nice goals by Haiti Garros are extending the lead now in favor of Ankora. 7-4. Haiti again on the near side. The ball staying a little bit in behind. And now Murat Özgül. Murat from board to board. Nice approach. Looking for Stanislao Abelenda, who's going to take it on the near side. And now to the open side. The marking by Haiti Garros. Still Abelenda taking care of this one. Minute and a half remaining until the final bell. Murat, the approach, the marking by Salman, and now Santos Iriarte to link with Haiti Garros, who wants to seal the win in favor of Ankora. Covering the field really well was Faris Al-Jabouni. Nice backshot by Faris there. Taking the danger away, linking with Abelenda. Still one more life for Abu Dhabi maybe. Salman. Nice backshot, stopped in the way by Santos Iriarte, and now the pickup by Martin Ordinas. An unfortunate play there by Ankora, and now Santos picking it up. Less than a minute remaining. Ankora is going to claim the championship again after 2 seasons. Santos over the midfield line, open to the left-hand side. Another approach. He wants to seal the win on this one, looking for his first goal today in the final. Nice run by Santos Iriarte. The ball stays in behind, and now let's see who gets there first. Ordinas, Martin. Here he comes from Santa Fe to the UAE. Martin Ordinas leading the attack for Abu Dhabi. Another approach. The marking now by Khalid Al Omran, crossing a little bit from one side to the line to the other. When we were flying on top of that play, a whistle, and we're going to see it very clearly from this angle again. Look, Martin Ordinas. Here comes Khalid Al Omran. There he is, committing a foul on Martin.
Players will nip off and change their horses. We've had so much fast furious everybody on Polo in that last passage of play. We haven't had a whistle for a while.
So let's see if they're going to take it from 30 yards. Third attempt today from 30 yards. There we are with Santos Iriarte reaching his pony line to get some fresh legs for the remaining seconds of this game.
Play.
18 seconds remaining, and here comes Stanislao Abelenda to take it. To add one more for Abu Dhabi. From 30 yards, Stanislao Abelenda, the ball hit the post and went wide to the left-hand side. Ankora will be resuming from the back, but the time is ticking down. 7 seconds remaining, and Ankora will become the champion of the Sultan bin Zayed Cup here at Ghantoot Racing and Polo Club. And here comes the final bell. Ankora are the winners and the champions of the Sultan bin Zayed Polo Cup here at the Ghantoot Racing and Polo Club, following a 7-4 win over Abu Dhabi after a couple of very nice goals by Haiti Garros in the final checker. One, maybe the best in this tournament. There we are with the salutation of the players. Of course, we're going to be live with the prize giving in a few moments. And there we are with the checker by checker progression. 3-2 to Ankora after the first one. 3-all at the end of the first half. 5-4 into the last checker and 7-4 in favor of Ankora. And they are the winners and the champions of the Sultan bin Zayed Polo Cup here at the Sultan bin Zayed Field in Ghantoot in Abu Dhabi. A solid presentation by Ankora. They only lost one game in the tournament. They lost against Ghantoot, but still they managed to go through the penalty shootout to reach the semifinals. They beat Bansali in the semis by 7-4, and today by the same score they beat Abu Dhabi for the second time in the tournament to claim the championship. They raised the trophy once again as they did it 2 years ago. And there we are, look how happy Haiti Garros is for celebrating this. And the two close friends, Salman and Khalid, they are friends since they were 6 years old in Saudi Arabia. And Khalid Al Umran inducted Ryan Al Ajaji and Salman bin Haif into this sport. And nowadays they share that passion together. They share the passion for the sport. And there we are with Santito Siriarte, whom, as a matter of fact, lost in the final of the tournament, of this tournament, a couple of years ago against his father. And today he celebrates the title. There in the back, the standings of the Sheikh Zayed Field, but here the Sultan bin Zayed Field, these guys, Ankora, the white jersey team, has claimed the championship of one of the most important tournaments in the calendar in Ghantoot. There we are, Khalid Al Umran, and his happiness for having won today. Salman there, we had the chance to listen to him during the transmission, telling us his story with the sport. Benjamin Aracha, one of the coaches of Ankora, also from Lamar, Santos Iriarte there, celebrating with Haiti Garros. Nice season by Ankora. Chucho Colombres there also, congratulating the players. Chucho Colombres, part of the Ghantoot team, who beat the champions actually in the league stage. Final stats here with the backdrop of the field. Field goals 2 by Abu Dhabi, 3 by Ankora, throw-ins 1, 4 and 8. Fulls committed, 5 and 8. Penalties scored 2 out of 4 by Abu Dhabi, 4 out of 4 by Ankora. Safeties, only 1 attempt by Ankora, none by Abu Dhabi. No yellow cards. Some numbers to explain this winning by Ankora over Abu Dhabi in the final of the Sultan bin Zayed Cup by 7-4. Beautiful view from our drone of the Sultan bin Zayed field. For all the ones who are following the transmission from around the world, we are gonna remain live until the prize giving starts. So we're gonna leave you now with some images from the club and from around the field. And as soon as the prize giving gets underway, we'll be back live from the Ghantoot Racing and Polo Club.
loss of a 5-goal handicap. Congratulations to Team Lamar. And so to their victors, coming forward to pick up the Ghantoot Christian Supplies Cup by the score of 7 goals to 6. Let's hear it for Ali Almari. Having a great game at number 2. He was here, there and everywhere. Yusuf bin Ismail. Playing at number 3 of a 1-goal handicap, Nasser Al-Shamsi. And the 3-goal Argentinian player at the back of the pack, Oscar Juju Colombres. So could we have the umpires and those 2 teams back for a group photo, please? Umpires and those 2 teams back for a quick group photo. Could we have Lamar and Ghantoot and the 2 umpires, please, for a quick photo? Congratulations to Lamar and Ghantoot. And so we turn our attentions to the final, the Sultan bin Zayed Cup. And we're going to call the runners-up first. Playing a really good tournament, just getting pipped to the post today. Playing at number 1 for Abu Dhabi, Murat Oğuz.
Okay, so here we are back in Ghantoot Racing and Polo Club at the Sultan bin Zayed field, entering the trophy ceremony. Here we are with Murat Oğuz playing as a number 1 for Abu Dhabi during the whole tournament. Great to have him around playing the Sultan bin Zayed Polo Cup. Here in Ghantoot, receiving his replica. After the recognition to Kim Roche, to Ryan Alashashi, to many other players who've been part of this Sultan bin Zayed Polo Cup. Now we are with the runners-up, Abu Dhabi. And now they just called Faris Al-Jabouni. There we are with Faris, playing as a number 2 for his team, for Abu Dhabi. He had a very good performance today, getting involved in many aspects of the game. And here we are with his replica, receiving his trophy as runners-up. There he is, Faris Al Jabouni, having a word there. And of course, with Ankora emerging as the winners of the Sultan bin Zayed Polo Cup following a 7-4 win over Abu Dhabi. And now they will be calling number 3, Martín Ordinas from Santa Fe, Argentina. There we are. With all the prize giving, the trophy presentation, Martín Ordinas receiving his replica. There he is. Nice season for him. Now he will be playing a 10 goal at the Dubai Polo and Equestrian Club with Abu Dhabi again. And now the moment to call and present Stanislao Abelenda, playing as a number 4 for Abu Dhabi. There he is. Receiving his replica, the top scorer for this Abu Dhabi team during this Sultan bin Zayed Polo Cup, which we have the pleasure of streaming it live worldwide through Polo 9 TV. Is that a falcon? A hawk? And now the moment to start calling the champions. As a number 1 for Ankora, Salman bin Haif from Saudi Arabia, sharing the team with his friend Khalid Al Umran, his long-time friends. They've known each other since they were 6, and now they share this passion together. He told us in an interview that Khalid called him to join him in polo. And now, moment to call the number 2 player of Ankora. Maybe the best player in the championship, in the tournament, Ricardo Haiti Garros, a 5-goaler from Argentina, from Coronel Suarez, 500 kilometers away from the city of Buenos Aires. Haiti Garros, from Apollo family, the Garros. There he is, for 3rd consecutive season being part of Ankora here in the UAE. Now the moment to call the captain and owner of the team from Saudi Arabia, also Khalid Al Umran. There he is, playing polo in the UAE, in Spain, in Argentina. And again, claiming the championship in this tournament, as he did 2 years ago. And now the moment to call the player number 4 of the team, Santos Iriarte, son of Tommy Iriarte. There he is, receiving his replica. Santos. Another moment to present the Best Playing Pony Award. They have just called Khalid. I'm wondering if this is the trophy presented to the winner of the Best Playing Pony Award. But they will be presenting the trophy to the winners, to Ankora, and there we see them, Khalid, Salman, Santos Iriarte, and Haiti Garros. The winners of the 2023 Sultan bin Zayed Polo Cup here at the Ghantoot Racing and Polo Club. There we are with the winners. Ankora, again as in 2021, they claimed the championship.
Can we please ask Ankora to stay on the stage? Stay there, please, Ankora. And can we also have the runners up to the stage, please? Have another
There we see the best playing pony.
photo, gentlemen, with your trophies.
They have just asked the Ankora players to remain there in the stands. They have just called also the runners-up, Abu Dhabi, for a picture of both teams together after the great contest they have just given us. A very pleasant weather here in the UAE to host the finals of the Sultan bin Zayed Polo Cup. Ankora and Abu Dhabi. And there they are. Previously, they mentioned the Best Playing Pony Award. So let's see if they're gonna be presenting the award there.
Ladies and gentlemen, we next turn our attentions to the ponies. Polo players without ponies.
And now
It's not quite as pretty watching players run
they will be presenting the Best Playing Pony Award.
athletes. Today, we're going to commend
Best pony in the final. It's an Argentine mare owned by Mr. Khaled Al-Omran, played by Ricardo Garros, mano a mano. Played in the fourth chuck-up by Ricardo Garros.
There we are with the Best Playing Pony today. An Argentine mare called Mano a Mano, played by Haiti Garros. Today also there Khalid, who will be receiving the blanket.
also went from Buenos Aires, and she really is very beautiful.
There we are with Mano a Mano, which in English means something like hand to hand, but with a different meaning actually. Mano a mano is an expression used a lot in football when the forward gets head to head with the goalkeeper of the opposite team. Mano a mano. There we are with Haiti Garros and Mano a Mano receiving the blanket.
Congratulations to Mano a Mano, beautiful pony, and all of the grooms behind the scenes that have turned.
Of course, to all the grooms who take care of her.
Our next award goes to the MVP.
And now, the moment to call the most valuable player of the final, and the player awarded is Khalid Al-Omran, the captain of the team, who had a very good performance, and he managed to score one goal, but he was really close to score at least a couple more today. And there we are with him, with Khalid. Who had also a very good performance during the first semi-final on Thursday. And now the final award to the top goal scorer.
This award has gone to a player who scored 10 goals in the tournament. Top priority goal scorer and best player of the tournament, Ali Almari.
And now 10 goals scored by Ali Almarre in the tournament, presented with the award. There we are with Ali, playing as a number one for Ghantoot, part of the team who beat the current winners, Ankora. Ankora lost only one game in this tournament, and it was in the league stage against Ghantoot. And now is the moment to start saying goodbye to everybody who's been following the transmission from all around the world. Ankora, the winners of the Sultan bin Zayed Polo Cup, will be back live on Polo Line TV on Tuesday from the Dubai Polo and Equestrian Club with the Mar Cup, and then the Dubai Gold Cup, of course, with the official presentation on Wednesday. And from the next week, the 20 gold competition will be live on Polo Line TV with 8 teams. So on behalf of the Polo Line TV crew, my name is Andrés Ugarte. Thank you very much for having joined us today in the finals of the Sultan bin Zayed Polo Cup. Have a good night and thank you very much again. Bye-bye.